Hi everybody, today is day 4 of SDCC and we're starting outside because the other day I went looking for the brand new Beagle Scout U2s and all they had inside the con was Snoopy, but then I remembered that they had one outside, so maybe we'll find Woodstock here. I'm also just going to be going around the inside of the con looking for more Funko Pops, but for now let's see if we can find this because it's outside and I've got to see what the building is. Alright, I've been walking for a little while now and I finally found the building. Let's go in. Alright, so we're just waiting in line right now, and while we actually got a Camp Snoopy sticker, and by the way, I saw the Woodstock through the window. And just like that, everybody, we found Woodstock. Oh. Well, everybody, it looks like Woodstock is sold out for today. I'll have to come back another time. Excuse me, ma'am, do you know which way the convention center is?
Oh, let's just have a look. Turns out it's right.
Oh. Thanks. And now with Woodstock being sold out, it's not that big of a deal. Let's just walk around the con for a while. Now, everybody, we're back over at the Pop Asia booth because last time I was here, they were sold out of the Lucky Cat, and I want to see if they have it. Now, sadly, they are sold out for the entire weekend, but I want to show you guys the wall because of the amount of figures they've got. It's crazy. Check this out. Gundam, anybody? I bumped into the Hallmark booth, and it looks like they actually have some of the Pop ornaments for sale. Let me show you. It looks like they've got the Broly here for $15, and then the Boba Fett is sadly sold out, but I already have it in the collection, so it works out. And they don't just have those, they also have a bunch of other ornaments. And let's take a look at the front. Here we are, everybody. I've made it to the front. They've got a bunch of Star Wars ones, like the Freezing Chamber, as well as, check this one out, the Mandalorian with Grogu, as well as the Pop Buddy of Chewbacca and Wicket, and then Ahsoka over here. And then over here in the Indiana Jones section, they actually have that ornament as well. Look how cute. Now, everybody, we've come over to the Whatnot booth, which is also outside of the con, very similar to the Snoopy one. If you guys want to check it out, they've got some really cool Pops on display. One of them that they have here is actually a Freddy Turtle. We've also got Doctor Strange, V for Vendetta, and then take a look at that one up here, the Superhero Freddy, limited to 96 pieces. And it's not just those as well, they also have Pokemon cards, as well as some graded stuff, and take a look at these first edition boxes. Like seriously, some pretty neat stuff. I just bumped into the Heritage Auction booth, and I wanted to show you guys some of the expensive figures they have graded. There was some really, really crazy stuff there, including a holographic Darth Maul. Take a look at all of these. Check it out, everybody. It's Bullseye. Oh, and DMC's over there too. And since we're over here at the Entertainment Earth booth, if you guys want to take a look, they've got some of their exclusive Funko Pops as well as U2s here, and I was actually able to order both of these online, but really cool to see in person. And then also check it out, you can get the debut Mary Jane one here with the first ever speech bubble in the corner. It's really neat. Now you can see behind me, guys, the Super 7 booth. I was just over there checking out some of their massive figures, and they look amazing. I especially love that Socks one and all of the Peanuts characters. I might want to get one for the collection. Oh, now I forgot to show us off last time we came over to the NECA booth, but we've got Alpha Cosmic Gun. I was lucky enough to get one of those just a little bit early, but they're here at the con if you want to pick one up. Okay, everybody, I understand I've been in this line pretty much every single day at the con, but we're back at the Blockbuster Rewind one because apparently they've only sold out of 2 things, and there might possibly be some Freddy VHSs here, which is something that I did want for the collection. I figured if I could get it here for 15 bucks, I might as well. Okay, so grab my stuff from Blockbuster Rewind. I'll show you exactly which ones we got later on, but for now, we are back over at the Biddy Mart because they have all of, or well, most of the sodas available. If you want to see all of the different ones, we've got like the Snorkel Freddy, as well as Tony swimming, a bunch of different ones, and I'm probably going to be getting a good amount of them, except for, well, of course, that Jessica Rabbit, because that one is sold out. Okay, so we're now at a Funkoville, and I wanted to show you guys that right next to their booth, they actually have one with a lot of Funko Pops, and there's some pretty interesting stuff here. We've got some Star Wars, as well as anime, and actually the anime keeps going, as well as a bunch of Blacklight stuff, and I wanted to show you guys where to go. Hera here from Star Wars Rebels. This is probably a good one to pick up. And so I don't know, guys, just in general, some really awesome figures. I feel like all of these convention videos are me ending off with a big bag of new stuff to show you guys. And today is no different, and yes, I got a Loungefly one today. I didn't actually buy anything at the Loungefly booth. What happens is every time I've gone to the Blockbuster Rewind one, they say they're getting lower and lower on bags, so today they're down to Loungefly, which means the booth is probably pretty popular, and for a new product, I'm excited to see that. And so let's get into this bag of goodies here, and you know what, maybe we'll start with this one, which was actually a gift from one of you guys today. It was from the Pop Asia booth, and I do want to mention right away, I did not catch your name, so if this was from you, please pop it in the comment section below. But the one that I was gifted today was, check this out. Kieran is, I believe, how you pronounce it. It's one of the Auspicious Beasts figures. I'm so excited about this thing. Because when I went up, I did not purchase this one, and he knew that I got the Dragon ones from the year before, so it's really cool to see. And let's pop it out of the box and take a bit of a closer look. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is nice. I love the patina look on on it, just in general, really well done. And so really quickly, again, if you're the one that gifted me this, thanks so much. It really is gonna look great in the collection. Alrighty, now what else do we have inside of this bag of tricks? Okay, you know what? Let's do the Blockbuster Rewinds. I really wanna crack them open because I was able to get 4 of the ones that I did not have in the collection already. We got the Space Freddy. I also got, what was this one here? Oh, right, the Marvin the Martian. And right, the Camp Freddy. Ooh, I'm dropping things. Look, the chair in the hotel room isn't the biggest, but it's still really fun to grab everything. Oh, right, let me grab this one here. Okay, so we also have this Super Friends Batman, which is really cool. And since I didn't crack it the other day, but I was at Fun Days, I figured we could also do the Mike Becker Camp Fun Days one. It's gonna be a lot of fun to see this. And since this one doesn't have a chase, we might as well start with it. There was actually another version of it, which would have been Brian Mariotti, but we didn't get that one at our table, so I've got him today, which I am not complaining about. It's still a really cool one. And so here we go, everybody. I'll show you first, and oh, that's pretty cute. I like the little raccoon hat that he's wearing. And then he also does have the Blockbuster card in the back. I mean, come on, guys. This is looking pretty great. Oh, and I just noticed on the back side, he also has a little crown on the scarf, a nice detail. And then, of course, if you guys want to take a look at the card, it says name Mike Becker. Pretty sweet. All right, now let's get into the Batman one where the chase is completely red. Or at least he's wearing a red suit. And I have only got one chase for the Blockbuster Rewind so far, which is Mickey Mouse with Pale, so I'm hoping to get another today. It's the normal Batman. But the good news is I don't have any of the Batman in my collection, so this is a really fun one to have still. And if you guys want to take a look, here he is. Oh, and this is really funny. We also get a Batman Blockbuster Rewind. I feel like if you're just playing these out of the box, it could be really cool to make almost like a binder like you would with Pokemon cards. I might do that in the future depending on how I actually show these off in my collection. Now, everybody, we've got a Freddy Funko, and this one is kind of like the Camp Fun Days one, but if you guys want to take a look, it does have a chase, and the chase is actually Proto. The dog, not an actual prototype of Freddy. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Here we go, guys. We're taking the wrap off, and let's find out if I got Proto. This one feels a little bit lighter. We got Freddy, which I am not complaining about. It's just it would have been cool to see what Proto looks like in person. And if you guys want to take a look at him, he also has the megaphone. If you look on the back, it actually says Funko. And then, of course, we do have the character card with Freddy on there. And does it just say Freddy Funko? Yeah, it does. Next up, everybody, we have the Spaceman Freddy Funko. And now the chase is really cool because it's actually an alien version of him. I am really, really hoping to get that one. And I believe the chase also glows in the dark, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyways, let's just crack this thing open to find out if we're gonna be getting it, and let's see. It's the normal Space Freddy. And I gotta say, the suit on this thing is really well done. I also like how they did the visor on the front. It almost looks like it's not supposed to fit when it clearly does. Oh, and then for this one here, if you guys are wondering, it doesn't say anything different. It just says Freddy Funko again, which makes sense. It's not a different character. But I did think maybe it would say like Space Freddy Funko, but no, it's just like a different card that you would get over Blockbuster, and it would say your name, not like specifically what you're wearing, if that makes sense. And so that's probably why the photo's different, but not the name. And now, everybody, the last VHS of the day. We have Marvin the Martian. Then we'll get into the other stuff after that because we also have some other mystery things like sodas. And I was able to get some really cool ones for that today. But now, let's find out with this one here, which is actually him with his blaster, and I believe he also might be metallic? I think so. And so, come on, Blaster. Come on, Blaster. It's the normal Marvin. And if I'm gonna be honest, now that I've opened up all of them and I didn't get very many chases, I might go and get some more because we do have one more day at the con, which is going to be tomorrow, and I think, I kind of want to see some more versions of these guys. Plus, I also haven't even picked up all of them yet. There are some other ones that I can still purchase, so it's probably going to be happening. And now, let's take a look at this card really quickly, which has Marvin's picture on it. Now, everybody, back into the bag of goodies, and let's see if there's anything that isn't a mystery first. Okay, so we have a pop in here, and I think I'll show you that before we get into the sodas, because this one was actually over at the booth that had the Bitty Pops as well as the sodas. For some reason, they had the Freddy Funko as Toucan there, which I'm not complaining about because that means I was able to get it today, but it is cool that it was still left over. Or, well, not so much left over, they just had a few when I got to the booth, and I think this one's honestly probably one of my favorites of the mascot, just because I really do enjoy the Freddy Funko as different characters. And I also really enjoy that it has the 20th anniversary for San Diego Comic-Con in the middle. It's really well done, and then on the back side, it just has the SDCC logo. And really quickly, I do want to take this one out of the box because I feel like there's something going on with the head there, especially because I can see the toucan beak. I want to see what it looks like out of the box. Oh yeah, there it is. So you guys can see from the front it looks pretty normal, but then the eyes on the side are massive. Pretty neat. And now let's see what the sodas are here today. Okay, so we do have one from Fun Days again. We have the Ranger Freddy Funko. Then the ones from the booth that I was able to get. So I got one Johnny Lawrence, which is really, really cool. As well as, of course, I couldn't get a Johnny Lawrence without the Daniel LaRusso, which is also a really nice one. And then I was lucky because my mom was there with me to get two of the Freddy Funko with the snorkel on. So we're gonna hope to get a chase in common today. And so now let's get cracking, starting with the Freddy Ranger, because this one doesn't actually have a chase because they were just giving them out at Fun Days. It's very similar to the Brian Mariotti and Mike Becker VHSs, because with those ones they were just kind of giving out two different options and they were going to different tables. So it's almost like there's a chase, they were just in separate cans. And now here we are. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, I'm liking this. Especially because he does have the lantern in his hand. It's got a bit of a clear bit and then the hat on the top. Really well done. I also just like really enjoy the Freddy sodas in general. There's something about the smile that looks pretty nice. And now let's get into the Cobra Kai ones because I only have one of each. And of course we've got to start with Daniel LaRusso. I really want to see that chase. And now the neat thing is with this can is that he's actually got a completely different pose with the hands. If you look on the back here, you can kind of see it with the question mark little mystery one. And so I think it would be really neat to show that one off to you guys today, but then also me have it in the collection. And let's see, you can't tell yet, but it's looking pretty normal. Let's find out here with the Pog. Yeah, this is the normal Daniel LaRusso, limited to 1 out of 7,100. But don't worry everybody, Johnny Lawrence is here and maybe we'll be getting it with him if I can get this open. Alrighty, here we are. Now with this one, I believe it's probably very similar, but just like a different pose. Yes, it is. So let's see. Come on. I think we got it. Yeah, guys, this is definitely the Chase Johnny Lawrence. And also, I just noticed on the back there, he's got the Cobra Kai logo. And does he have one on his? Aha, he does. That's pretty neat. So not too shabby. 1 out of the 2 chases out of these guys, I'll definitely take it. And really quickly, just to show you guys what this one is limited to, it is 1 out of 1,400 in his salutation pose. Okay, pretty neat. Oh, and then also, if you guys want to check out the picture, there it is. And now, everybody, it is time to get into the Snorkel Freddy Funkos. And I really want to get one of each. And the chase for this is blacklight, so it's very obvious when you open it up. Alrighty, everybody, here we go. Let's find out if this is the chase. No blacklight here. I am really liking how this looks with the mask on the front, the crowns on his swim trunks, as well as this right here, like the glass. I mean, I kind of talked about that already with the mask, but I really do like how that looks. Also, the seaweed on the snorkel is really funny too. Wow, this one's great. Oh, and with this one here, for anybody curious, it is limited to 1 out of 10,800, so not that rare, but still a really fun one for the collection. And now, everybody, last but not least for today, we have our second Snorkel Freddy. And with this one here, I want him to be a little bit more colorful. Or maybe even blacklight. No, I would love for him to be blacklight. And let's see. Already, come on, blacklight. Come on. Ah, look at that, guys. I'm seeing the normal colored flippers. And just like that, everybody, we got 2 of the same Freddy. And also, with that being said, that is everything for today. So I hope that you guys did enjoy day 4 of SDCC. This has seriously been a lot of fun, but it also feels like I've been at Comic-Con for like 3 weeks. And anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy and had a lot of fun with today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow.